The trade book I picked was Animal Parents and Their Offspring. Um, Basically, this one is about how humans bring up their children and how animals bring up their offspring. The books for this month was Baby on Board, How Animals Carry Their Young, and Penguins. I chose the Baby on Board for grades K through 2, Raising Their Young, because this is the grade I hope to teach one day. The materials for this are a picture of a human baby and a parent, the book, having internet access, the worksheets that are attached, and then animal information sheets and charade cards, which also are included with this. I loved this as I read through it because the engaging part is basically asking kids, how do your parents take care of you? What do they do to keep you safe, to keep you happy, fed, and sheltered? So it gets them engaged to talk about what they're doing and what their parents do every day, and how you can compare that to the animal kingdom and how different animals take care of their babies differently. The exploring part, they would go through these different websites and they can see how birds feed their babies, how they protect their eggs when they hatch, how they learn to fly, and what happens when they leave the nest. And it's kind of like parenthood for humans when they raise their young and then they send them off to college. I always say it's like leaving the nest. So kids can kind of learn where that saying comes from. The explaining part is after watching and discussing the videos, you are going to point out what birds do to survive, what they need: food, shelter, protection from other animals that are going to attack them. So you want to have, this one tells you to have the students draw a picture that explains how they help their babies survive. Then it says to elaborate. This one is where you use the charade cards. You ask students to randomly draw a card and act out the type of animal. So this was really cool because it gives a chance for the student that is acting out to show how they understand how different animals take care of their young. And then the ones that are guessing what animal they're acting, it shows they understand too, because they get to decide, oh, that's an elephant, or whatever animal they may be acting out. And then evaluating is just seeing the different pictures of animals, mothers and their babies. And when you show them, you ask them what is happening, so they can give you a full understanding of, oh, that mom is carrying her baby to a safe place, or that mom is feeding her baby. So it gives them a full understanding of how animals are raised in the wild, and then comparing it to human life. And that is about it for this teaching through trade books, and I found it really interesting.